Dobrý večer, moji židovskí priatelia. Zdravím vás zo svätého mesta Jeruzalém kde som so svojím, mám tu príležitosť byť so svojím drahým priateľom Davidom Schwartzom. A hneď by som sa chcel na úvod spýtať, David, today's parsha is named VAYISHLACH. What does it mean?
VAYISHLACH, Avram, Zev, Fisher. It means, and he sent. So what happened here? Yaakov Avinu was going to catch up, to reunite with his brother. And prior to leaving, he sent messengers, it says. But I believe Rashi says, and you can check if I'm wrong, that he sent angels. And by doing such, he was setting a stage for their meeting.
David, let me say a few words. When I came to Israel, and Hashem gave me this privilege to be in a yeshiva, I met you here, and was a blessing for me that I was around you. And the first time when I saw you, you put on yourself that feeling, and I was so impressed. You look like a warrior. You put your feeling, and because you're David, so I said, oh, so probably King David could look like him. David, what is your connection to Czechoslovakia?
Well, besides the Slovovic, is that what it's called? Slivovitz? Levi Slivovitz. I would have to say that you're my connection. Avram Zev, you brought me into your family, and I was blessed to be a sendek for your son, Thomas Menachem.
Sure. So we go back to the Parsha,
okay.
And you told me that was a reunited. There was a who the Esav? Who is really Esav is? Can you give me a more, go deeper? Who Esav? Who is really Esav?
So we know that the Torah is written in 4 different levels. We have the Peshat, which is the simple level. We have the Drash, which is the more explanatory story type level. And we have Remez, which is hint, and we have Sod, which is the secrets. Some people say the Zohar, Kabbalah. So this is not necessarily the Peshat. The Peshat would be that Esav is the brother of Yaakov. But on the Drash level, Esav is more of a concept, an archetype. And that archetype is the Western world. It's the physical world, it's the material world. And actually it's interesting that there's a whole fight over the blessing, over the birthright between Yaakov and Esav. And in the Drash level, it's an ideology war. And the fight was really, and then we see it when he's coming back to meet with his brother, he gives him a bunch of gifts. Because why? Esav and Yaakov made a deal that Esav would be the control of the physical world and Yaakov would be in control of the spiritual world. So the fight that was going to happen, or that Esav was thinking, was that Yaakov is treading on my territory, the physical world. He's coming with all these riches. But in the essence, I would have to say that Esav is a mindset. Esav believes in the physical world. It's the Western world thought, materialism, and Yaakov is Torah and God consciousness.
You told me in the beginning when we prepared this conversation that Yaakov purchased the land here in Israel. What is the message? How we can understand?
So it says that In the Parsha that Yaakov came, he was complete, and he bought a piece of property in Shechem. That place is actually where Yosef is buried now. And we also know that Eretz Yisrael was given to Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov, and the offspring, which is us. That Israel is the land of our inheritance. So there's a question as to why even Yaakov bought a piece of land. It was going to be his anyway. It was already given to him. But he bought it to show us the importance of having land in Eretz Yisrael and to be in Eretz Yisrael. Because later we're going to see that Yaakov has Yosef make a vow to bury him in Israel. Why? Because the goal of the Jewish nation is Eretz Yisrael. Nothing else. It's to be in the land of Israel. And yes, we also see in the Parsha that it's a struggle to get here. And that struggle takes being able to have a strategy, to have a decision, and to move forward. Because once you have the strategy, and what's the strategy? We have to be able to break ourselves free from that Esav mindset. Why? Because we've been in that mindset for so long. But now is the time that the Jews are returning to Eretz Yisrael, and we learned from Yaakov, before he came, that he had to leave Lavan, his uncle, who was deceptive, and in order to leave him, he had to leave in a way that would allow his ability to leave. So he did it in a very strategic way, in a very practical way, and he did it stealthily. He did it b'sheket. He did it in a modest way, but he made a decision that it's time to leave, and then as he's getting ready to leave, he sends the angels, or he sends the messengers.
Thank you so much. I'm blessed to have a privilege. Baruch Hashem. So, Shabbat Shalom for my dear friends in Czechoslovakia.
And those in Czechoslovakia, may they be blessed to finally make the decision to come to Eretz Yisrael, and may they be blessed to come speedily and in peace and join us in learning Torah, in praying, and going to the Kotel, because the time is now so we can greet Mashiach Tzidkenu at the third temple on Bar Har Bayit.